Good afternoon to everybody. We have the pleasure to have with us Elisabetta Veggetti, Global Supply Chain Director at Angelini Technology. Thank you for being with us, Elisabetta.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Elisabetta, could you please present your company?
So, Angelini Technologies is part of a bigger group, Angelini Industries, that is mainly known for its pharma division, Angelini Pharma. We are a 300 million euros company, 700 people globally. We have a facility in Pescara, the main facility, the headquarters is in Pescara, and another facility in China, and another facility in US, in Cincinnati. We are market leaders in the converting machines. Our main customers are Procter & Gamble, Unilever, and also robotics and automation. So we are also going through an important differentiation of our business. So not only converting, that is our legacy, but also, as I said, robotics and automation, in particular for warehouses in the US market mainly. So,
thank you very much. What are the main challenges you see for supply chain?
Main challenges, well, for sure, demand volatility. So it's very tough to work on stable information, reliable information from the market, for sure. Geopolitical situation, we are still facing dramatic scenarios from Russia or even Israeli and so on, and not only. Then we have the tariff and trade conflict, I would like to call it, because China, US, and also Europe with CBAM. So there's a lot to take into account when we talk about supply chain. Also sustainability. You may wonder why I'm calling sustainability a challenge, but it's a challenge how to deal with sustainability in the right way, in the proper way.
Yes. And in terms of technology, what is the impact you foresee for artificial intelligence in procurement?
Artificial intelligence is an opportunity that can be used in several ways. Tactical and more strategic ways. Tactical activities like registering invoices or other activities that may free people from low value activities in order to make them focus on more value added activities. AI, I see it, or I am very willing to use it for predictive analysis. As I said, since we are working in a very unstable environment, working with AI could be helpful to get more visibility, more analysis, more information on what will be in the future. I don't think in the short term that AI will replace people for negotiation. Maybe for the Maverick spend, Class C spend, not for sure when it comes to negotiation where you as a person is strongly involved.
Thank you. Now, let's go back to a challenge you mentioned before, which is sustainability. Sustainability in supply chain can be a competitive advantage.
It can be a competitive advantage, and the way we approach sustainability differs from the market we operate in. It's different based if we are in a B2B market, in a B2B business or if we are in a B2C. Recently, we had an internal workshop in our group, and we compared ourselves with other companies belonging to Angelini Industries where they are B2C. And reputation is driving a lot. The need of the customer, the visibility you have on the market are driving a lot when it comes to working on sustainability. In a B2B, well, it depends on the business again, but I see that there's still a long road to walk.
And in terms of obstacle in defining a supply relationship management for sustainability, what are the main obstacles you see in present
Main
situation?
obstacles, well, for sure, cultural obstacles, internal, external, because if I am putting the sustainability criteria inside the vendor rating, but the company or my colleagues or I don't know, like technical department believe that the supplier is a best in class, notwithstanding a poor rating in sustainability, we don't go far. So it's a matter of cultural understanding of the sustainability, a long-term understanding on top of the short-term needs and goals. Culturally important even for the supplier, because in particular in the business I am, there are very small companies, family owned, they are really struggling with the concept of sustainability, understanding sustainability, trusting in sustainability as a differentiator when it comes to getting
Investment.
more or less, yes, getting more or less business. They don't understand why they have to invest in sustainability. And also they're really struggling in understanding all the standards and regulations concerning sustainability. So they also need to be trained on one side, but on the other side, they're not so, willing to get for a cultural transformation.
Maybe in next year the training will not be only extended to the procurement internal team, but in some cases also to a certain number of strategic suppliers. Because I totally agree that one of the barriers to implement sustainability as a competitive advantage is a cultural barrier. So we foresee that in future the budget for training procurement will involve some of their key stakeholder, external stakeholder in their training about sustainable procurement. Last question, Elisabetta, what are the top 3 skills for a CPO in such a scenario that you have described?
For sure, to me, adaptability. So the ability to adapt our personality, our leadership or managerial skills according to the situation and the people that we have to deal with. So according to the stakeholders, according to also our teams, because different generations are merging, and we have to be very open and adaptable and flexible and transferring all these adaptability to our teams, because the stronger we are together, the more solid our teams, and the more is the performances that we can get. Another point is cognitive empathy. So understanding what people want, understanding who people are, and really try walking in the shoes of other people in a cognitive way with a lot of self-awareness, and then put ourselves in discussion. Always be open to learn, because when we talk about cultural change, we have to be part of the cultural change internally and even externally. So really, be aware that we have to put our true selves with even our limits and vulnerability at the service of other people, internal, external, and our team first.
Yes, unconscious incompetence is a big barrier in that direction, no? Because sometimes we underestimate aspects that are important for us where our capability is low for historical reason, and suddenly we are in a big trouble because we pass from unconscious incompetence to conscious incompetence in a very, very tough way. sudden.
Yes, we must be smart and ready with our ears open, wide open, and don't think that we are okay like we are. So always, put ourselves in a very critical and self-aware discussion, because the world is changing so fast, and what was working perfectly 1 year ago does not mean that will work perfectly in 1 year.
Definitely, I totally agree. Elisabetta, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all the best for your
All the
activity and
best.
your personal life.
All the best to you too. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's always a pleasure to attend these interviews. Thank you so much. All the best. Bye bye.